make a presentation of our most exciting new model. My name is Erii Shimazaki. I'm a ham. My call sign is Juliet Papa 3 Juliet Zulu Kilo, and I'm gonna give you the world's very first information of IC-705. First of all, I have to apologize to have kept you waiting so long. For those who love field operation from mountain summit or island, no more waiting. Here comes the all-band, almost completely new and unique portable radio, the IC-705. It is finally going to be launched with innovative performance, functions, and the user interface that will revolutionize conventional portable radios. Now let's set out into the field with IC-705. So I'd like to begin by discussing some features of the IC-705. It's an all-band, all-mode radio, including D-SUR/DB mode, covering the HF 6 meters, 2 meters, and 70 centimeters bands. The dimensions are 8.5 centimeters high, 20 centimeters wide, and 8 centimeters deep. It's fairly compact. Actually, I have another important new item to reveal for the first time. The LC-192, an Icom original backpack designed only for the IC-705. Of course, it's a perfect fit like this. You can attach an antenna smoothly like this. The good news is that this antenna for VHF or UHF comes with the radio so that you can start using it right away. Now, are you ready for a new experience? Let's get started. The weight of the IC-705 is just 1 kilogram. This is very easy to carry even for ladies. There are some mock-up models right here, so you should definitely check them out by actually touching and holding it. For the power supply, you can use the BP272 lithium-ion battery pack, which also can be used with the ID51 or ID31 series. This backpack also comes with the radio. With this battery, you can output 5 watts. Of course, you can use an external 13.8 DC volt battery too, enabling an 10 watts. In addition, the LC-192 has holes where coaxial cable and microphone cable can go through. There are 2 holes. In the lower area, you can put some spare batteries, or even if your outfit if you'd like. You can also put a water bottle or maybe a tripod for your camera into a side pocket. The supplied hand microphone has up-down keys that can change the operating frequency or audio volume, and it also has It also has 2 user-assignable keys that you can assign some of your favorite functions to. Moreover, the IC-705 is compatible with Bluetooth and wireless bands, so you can use the Icom VF3 Bluetooth headset if you have it. There will be a new remote control software application too that can be linked with the IC-705. Probably in near future, okay? This radio has so much potential. Now, we are finally at the destination. Build an antenna, and let's start the field operation. Open the backpack and start a QSO. The leading technology that has been well received by many hams around the world is the RF direct sampling system. It is also utilized in the IC705 as well as the IC9610, IC7300 and IC9700. This digital expertise makes it possible to have a real-time spectrum scope and waterfall display comparable to an HF high-tier base station, even though the IC705 is fairly compact and light. With a conventional portable radio, you have to rotate the dial carefully, listen to the audio to check the band condition. However, if you use the IC705 spectrum scope and a waterfall display, you can instantly trust the band condition and select the most suitable operating band according to your situation. This high-speed real-time spectrum scope, equivalent to the IC7300 or IC9700, must drastically change your conventional field operation style. What makes it even better is the 4.3-inch color display. Even though this is a portable radio, the display size is the same as the IC7300 and IC9700. Needless to say, you can tune the radio to the desired frequency or change settings with a simple tap. Portable radio has always been difficult to operate because of their tiny dials or keys, but you are now free from those irritations. The IC705, which has the high-speed real-time spectrum scope and the 4.3-inch color display, enables you to comfortably operate as if you are in a ham shack at your home. You might forget that you're in the field. So, what do you think so far? Good? Good, thank you. We are very sure that your field operation will be more efficient and much more fun. Now we are home. Let's review today's operation. The IC705 has a micro SD card slot. With the SD card, you can record CS voice memory, save screen captures, or store your favorite settings into the card. Also, your QSO can be recorded into the card so you can listen to it later. Furthermore, a GPS receiver is built into the IC705 so the GPS data can be saved, and then you can check the route you've walked today on your PC map. Now, when you want to talk with your field operation with your ham friends, now it's time to use DSR. The IC705 incorporates the DSR DB mode, so you can talk with your ham friends with clear audio. Not only the DR function, but also the terminal mode and access point mode are built in. The IC705's comprehensive DSR functions makes the radio more attractive. Additionally, the USB terminal or a SAN ALC terminal for linear amplifier and the tuner terminal are also built in. This radio is truly excellent in extendability. The IC705 is specialized for field operations, but this feature-rich radio can also sufficiently be used as a base station. It can be the first rig for a beginner ham, but at the same time, this can also be the second rig for experienced ham. Now, to conclude this presentation, I'd like to say that for those who love field operations, the IC705 is the best radio ever. With the innovative performance, functions, and a user interface, you can upgrade your field conventional field operation. Now, for those who haven't started field operations, what do you think so far? Do you think you will start setting out to the field? I really hope you do. This is my end of my presentation. Thank you all for your attention.
What do you guys think about that?
That's very cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, no kidding. It's great.
Really a nice radio.
But yes, 5 watts with the internal battery. If you go to an external battery, as you saw in our presentation, the backpack has plenty of room for lithium ion phosphate, your antennas, and the different things with that. But if you've used a 7300, it's very similar.
Yeah, it looks like very close to the same interface we used to.
And D-Star and a QRP rig. Well, VHF, UHF as well.
And look here, we got the battery indicator. This thing's been on a battery all morning long. You got the DEC connection right here. So it's been surprising how well it's running off the battery. And I'm going to see on the specs real quick to see if it says... No, nothing on the specs yet as far as the current consumption or anything like that.
Okay. There's one question in the chat room, Ray. Does it have an internal tuner?
No, it does not have an internal tuner. I did do an earlier live stream, and I did mention that it did have the internal antenna tuner. That was on one of the original concept specs, but it couldn't make it into this small package. And like they said, that's 1 kilogram.
Yeah.
Okay. How many antenna jacks?
It has just the one antenna jack that I see here. It is a BNC connector.
Okay. Will it have, say, RIDI and PSK31 built in?
There's RIDI.
Looks like just RTTY in it.
Okay.
But there again, you got on your single sideband, and there's a USB port, a micro USB port on it. So internal sound card, you can do all your digital modes right with it.
Wow.
Cool.
And some of this is my speculation, because there again, it is not a final product.
Right.
And there's a lot of things that are not spec'd on it. It's all pre-release information at this point.
Yeah.
The thing that I thought was pretty cool, that it's got Bluetooth and wireless LAN on it. So there's future additions, I bet, that they're going to add to it.
Wireless LAN, that's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, man.
So what are people saying about the rig there at the show?
I would be glad to tell you what everybody's saying here, but I'm not fluent in Japanese.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes a difference.
Now, I do understand Southern and English, but no, only Ohio gozaimasu, and that's konnichiwa and arigato gozaimasu. So that's pretty much it for me on Japanese.
Yeah.
Well, you got me beat.
Now the engineers love that, because I don't understand a lot of the things that they have to say behind my back, but they do it in front of me.
So they don't have to be quiet. They can just go ahead with whatever.
Yeah, and the interesting thing, they have that picture icon like they did on the 9700. So I'm just curious if that's going to be, oh yeah, that.
Yep.
Don't understand what the icons are saying, but this looks just like the 9700 firmware that should be releasing at the end of September, where I can take a photo, put the SD card in it, pull it off the SD card, and transmit it to somebody else. Now that will be incredible for emergency communications, because then you don't have the need for a computer to be with you. The other thing, with terminal mode and access point mode, and it having Wi-Fi, or I'm sorry, wireless LAN on it, you don't have to have a D-Star repeater there to get on D-Star.
Wow, that's a good point. A couple other questions here. Do you think you'll be able to remote it? Remote control?
Yeah, that was actually in the presentation where she was talking about it having a, she didn't say what OS, but either Android or iOS or both, that there will be a new remote control app available for it.
Can you take a photo with your phone and then Bluetooth upload it to the rig?
I don't know at this point if you can Bluetooth it or maybe even Wi-Fi it, but not really sure yet. That might be something that's not spec'd yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see.
Well, that's very cool. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has, and you know what? It's been even more exciting hiding this from you guys for the last few months that I've known about it.
Well, we knew something was up. We just didn't have any idea what.
Yeah, Tommy, you'd have to get that log chain to tie me up again, right?
Yeah, I might have to get some better rope when you bring that by here when we show it.
Yeah, we got to have another smackdown.
Bring your son over to hold me down.
Yeah.
You guys have a good one, and this is probably going to be the most comprehensive video that will be out there for quite some time until I have one to come sit down with you guys.
So okay if we post it?
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was that again?
Is it okay if we cut this out and post it separately?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right,
Well,
Ray.
appreciate you showing it to us.
Yeah, thanks for doing this. This has been great.
All right, guys, you have a good one.
All right, have a good show.
Yeah, have fun.
All right.
7-3.
Bye.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was very cool. I like that. Pretty exciting to me.
You know, it looks kind of like a new concept for QRP rig to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of features packed into a QRP rig.
Yeah.
A lot of features.
Really interesting. And we did get the answer there. It's 5 watts with the battery, the internal battery, which is ID51 battery.
Yeah.
Just a walkie-talkie battery.
Yeah. And then 10 watts with extra power, which makes sense because 10 watts would probably drain that battery down pretty fast.
Yeah.
Even though that little battery does hold up pretty well.
Well, it does. It does. So that's, we didn't know this was coming. We knew something was up.
Yeah, we had no idea what.
We had no idea. So
but now we know.
Yep. And again, thanks to Ray for bringing that to us live here on Ham College tonight.